Hello, so my name is Ling Chi Bear, and um, I am a Reiki practitioner as well as a Oracle card reader. And today, I'm not a psychic. I just want to say that I'm not a psychic, but I do read energy, and um, so I can kind of energetically kind of feel the situation as well as um, kind of the general outcome or the advice that you need. So what today we're going to talk about is coming out with your family or coming out at work, coming out with your friends. And today I have four cards for you to choose from. This is card number one, card number two, card number three, and card number four, okay? And I just want you to kind of think about which card kind of or which choice, sorry, there's two cards for each one. Which choice kind of stands out for you? And then we'll begin. Okay? Are you ready? So with the first card, it does look like there is some fear surrounding your choice. Sorry. Maybe you're very afraid of what to say, or you're kind of afraid of how to, like, what the outcome is going to be. So you're really kind of, your mind is just taken up with this question. It could be that maybe in the past your mom or your dad or your friends, your coworkers, they've kind of said some things where you're like, it kind of makes me weary about telling them, the truth about who I am. But a lot of it has to do sometimes do in your head. Like, we kind of think more than what the situation is, and this is the outcome. And it looks like this card is definitely like one of welcome news, um, a good message. So it's kind of, in my opinion, that your friends already know about that you are gay or you are a lesbian or are transgender or questioning or bisexual, etc. So to me, it seems like they already know. Or if you told them, I think it would be very welcome news. This is a very good card to to get. So it doesn't seem like there's any kind of any major backlash from it. I think to the majority of those people who actually matter in your life, it would be wise just to go ahead and tell them who you are. Yeah. Okay. And card number two. This is card number two, and let's see. So the first card is one of learning. So, um, in this circumstance, it could be that you're still learning about who you are. It could be that you're still kind of trying to find out who you are. Like, you're not really sure if you're gay or bisexual, or that you're just learning about the whole gay world and or whatever, the whole world surrounding the LGBT community in general. So you're still kind of trying to learn about yourself, and maybe you don't have all the answers yet. You don't know kind of what to expect, but you are learning, and that's a good sign that you are learning about yourself. And the outcome, it looks like, dun, 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 dun. This card is like all about devotion, you know. You can see the young man is outside the house of someone and he's really playing his lyre. So I feel like in this circumstance, you might even deepen your your friendships. They might even become more devoted to you, you know, now that they actually know, you know, more about you. Because, you know, sometimes if we don't really tell people who we are, we kind of put up a guard around ourselves and we don't intend it to be. Okay. So I would just go ahead and same with this card, you know, this was kind of a welcome message. But here it looks like just tell them who you really are, and it looks like your friends or your family or your coworkers will become even more devoted to you than they are. Okay, so it looks like very positive card for this. For this, this is the card of conservatism. So no, this is number 2, number 3. It looks like maybe you come from a very conservative uh, family, or maybe the place you work at is very conservative, has very conservative ideals, or it could be that um, those most important to you, you feel like they wouldn't accept who you are because they have a lot of maybe a little bit of closed-minded beliefs, or they're very traditional. Maybe you come from a very traditional, a traditional background. Some people maybe are from the Middle East or Middle Eastern culture, Christian culture, that you just maybe, you know, you feel like it's definitely hard for you to come out. The advice would be, um, in this circumstance, just celebrate who you are. It With this, it doesn't look like, you know, there might be some backlash, you know, there might be like some people who fall out of your life, but I feel like those people, if they don't really know who you are or accept who you are, they don't belong, you know? And this is all about dancing, kind of celebrating who you are, being very happy. So with this card, I really feel like, you know, maybe you would have less people in your life, you know? Um, but at the same time, you would be a more happier person if you would just like tell people who you really are. So in this circumstance, it feels like the best choice would be just to be more authentic to yourself. And if you can't be, if there is a situation where you feel like, oh no, this isn't the right time for me, you could definitely just maybe find ways of expressing who you are without actually letting someone know you're gay or you're transgender. So just find more ways of another piece of advice would just be to find ways of expressing who you are without maybe necessarily taking the full leap to tell them, "Oh yeah, I'm gay." Okay. In this circumstance, let me see. Dun, 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 dun. It looks like in this circumstance, it feels like you're watching a lot of opportunities pass you by. Um, it could be that you see other people, gay people, or people who are really celebrating who they are, um, and you personally are just like feeling a little bit left out because you feel like you can't really say who you really are, or you feel like you can't come out to your family or your friends, and you feel like it's really, or maybe it's also like you're living with your family or your friends, and you see other people who are more independent, have boyfriend, girlfriend, and you're really kind of wondering, should I or shouldn't I? And you're seeing like a little bit of missed opportunity. But let's see the advice. With this card, this is a eunuch, you know. Um, and it feels like this card is also about like feeling powerless because obviously eunuch does not have a certain something. um, so I feel like if you came out now, you feel like you would kind of maybe lose some power or maybe even, you know, lose some, maybe the family situation will not be very good. Um, maybe that they would kind of stop talking to you or stop kind of supporting you. But you know, if you're wondering about like if you're already on your own and you're wondering about friends, you know, like maybe friends would stop kind of talking to you, or a business partner, or maybe you'd lose some influence, some financial money. Um, sometimes we need to, sometimes some things need to, we come to a place in our lives that kind of helps us to grow into more better and have better results. Let me just grab another card so that I can see more about this one. And it does look like this is the card of kind of friendship, of devotion. Like this friend is definitely like bringing us um, flowers that she has picked. So it seems like um, maybe you know, we would lose maybe some influence, but at the same time, other areas, other relationships would blossom. You know, we would maybe we gain more friendships in other places, or we gain, you know, kind of more power in other places as well. So that's kind of a tough decision for you, but in the end, there is no wrong or right answer. There's just like what you decide. Okay. All right. This was my first video, and um, I hope you liked it. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.